to Ask Gladys.
Hi, I'm Abby.
And I'm Amy, and this is the AA meeting.
Episode number 41.
41.
41.
Naughty 41. I was thinking about yours when I got halfway through. Yours is funny too.
I landed the joke.
Welcome back. We're back on the little couches today. What are these called? Armchairs.
Yeah.
On the little armchairs.
Yeah.
Last week we were joined by a special guest. If you missed that episode, you should go check it out after this one.
Yes, Miss Jasmine Rice.
Jasmine.
So we had our housemate and best friend Yaz on last week. Mm-hmm. We played some fun games, talked about some serious topics, as we do every week.
Yeah, it's all serious here, really.
Yeah.
We're pretty much like a news channel at this point.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't have anything else to say. We've got a very exciting episode in store.
Always.
For number 41.
Always.
So make sure that you tune in, which you already are, so that's great.
Stick
so
around.
Let's just keep on going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that,
we should
roll
the
intro. That was fun and different.
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lil Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.
So how was your week, Abby?
Yeah, it was alright. How was yours?
Nothing to
I was going to
update
go
on. Oh,
but then I was going to be like, oh, nah.
Okay.
I just can't.
Nothing to share with the class.
No, we're on week 10. Or week 11. I think this might be week 10 or 11 of lockdown, so, not much to report.
No, not at all. I'm getting my jab today, the day that we're recording this, in a few hours. So wish me luck. It's my first jab, so I think I'll be fine. But yeah, I'm excited.
Well, we'll be here tonight and tomorrow anyway. So if you need anything, holler at your girl. Do you know where that's from? Holler at your girl.
What's that from?
She's got it. Come on.
It's a movie.
Yeah. One of our favourite movies.
It's not She's a Man. When?
Yeah. Well, it's Holler at Your Boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You tricked me. It's a trick question.
So, been a great week so far. The sun is shining.
It is. It's beautiful.
The UV is insane. So we're about to get real tan real quick.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot girl summer.
Yeah.
Hot lock summer.
Isn't it crazy? I was thinking this is our winter. I couldn't imagine being...
No, we're in autumn now.
Well, we only just got into autumn. What? It thinks that I'm deep breathing. No, we're still in the 31st.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Oh, it is. It is too. What the heck?
Yeah.
I've been sunbaking for a month already.
Yeah. And, that's our summer.
Yeah.
We're so lucky that that's our summer, right?
Winter, you mean?
I mean, sorry, yeah, that's our winter.
Yeah. That's good. Oh, if we had a really cold winter in lockdown, I really don't think I would cope.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple of weeks where it was unbearably cold.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was kind of before things got really
bad,
severe. So yeah, if we were stuck inside, remember there was a day last week where it just rained all day, and I literally didn't even get out of my pajamas. And I was like, if it was like this every day for 10 weeks, I would actually go insane.
Yeah. Jesus.
Anyway.
Good luck to Amy. We'll see if she's alive for next week's episode.
I'll keep you guys posted. Go get vaxxed if you want to.
Yeah. No pressure.
That's what we're saying about that.
We're not friends if you're not.
We don't want to get cancelled, so we're not going to say anything about our opinions about
I already said it.
Okay. But, you implied.
Yeah. So a couple of weeks ago, we got a message from someone suggesting something. I can't really remember exactly what it was. But she said something about only listening
to the podcast.
Yeah. And so then I was I messaged her back and I was like, wait, what? Do you only listen? You don't actually watch? And she was like, yeah. And so she's like, yeah, I don't know what you look like. I mean, obviously she would have when she went onto our Instagram.
Yeah.
But that's the first time that she would have seen us. She wouldn't know which one's Abby and which one's Amy.
Wow.
And then, sorry to interrupt. Since then, at least one more person has said they're only a listener.
Wow. Wow. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, they would have some, like, a rough idea from our little album
Cover.
thing,
Yeah, but they might not know who's who.
Yeah. And I actually have thought about that because, like, I've listened to podcasts before with multiple people and I have to, like, figure out who's talking.
Well, like, in the beginning when you're, like, new to a podcast and all the voices sound the same.
Yeah.
But then when you, like, you know, get to know their personalities and you can hear who's who.
Yeah.
But, like, they could think that, like, someone could be listening for 30 episodes and never have seen a photo of us or like any of us talking, watched something of us talking, just listened. And so they could think that my voice looks like you and your voice looks like me. Do you know what I mean?
That's crazy. Well, just to clarify, for those of you who only listen, me talking right now, I sound probably a little bit like a 12-year-old girl, maybe. I feel like I have a young voice.
I feel like your voice is normal.
Yours is a bit deeper than mine, though.
Thanks.
No, that's a good thing.
Just point out my biggest insecurity.
Is that no? That's a good thing.
No,
that's
I
like
feel
when you
like
get
I have
sick.
a man voice, but I've got a podcast and people listen to it, so you know what?
No, you know when
air
you get
out the insecurities.
You know when you get sick and you've got like a deep voice? I love that. I love having a sick voice because I sound so like...
You know, in Friends, sticky shoe, sticky shoe.
Well, deeper voice is Abby.
Yeah.
The one talking right now and digging herself a hole is Amy.
Yeah. The louder one's Abby.
Yeah.
The giggly one's Amy.
Yeah. And then I suppose, like, you know how you see photos of people and they don't sound like... You have an idea of what someone looks like based on one photo.
They sound like.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
So then, like, they could have a very different idea about what we look like too. I hope if you're listening and you haven't seen us before that they think I'm tall.
Just I was gonna say, just imagine like the prettiest people you've ever met, and then take away 8 points. That's us.
But I wonder, like, do they picture like a tall person and a short person? You know what I mean? Like, you would picture two average sized people, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't think I would have ever thought about their height.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I just think about things like that too. Anyway, well, that's crazy. If you don't know what we look like, head over to our Instagram and give it a follow, and both of our personal Instagrams too.
Yeah.
And like a lot of them surely saw us on TikTok. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's crazy. Mind is blown.
Yeah. Wow.
Speaking of people who have messaged in to say crazy things, we also had someone named Jasmine message in. Hi, Jasmine.
Hey, Jasmine.
And she wanted some advice on ways to...
No, she said she was asking for a friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Her friend would like to know.
Her, so her friend wants to know this.
Okay, her friend would like to know
bestie.
if we have any ideas on ways to ditch plans without being the flaky friend.
Yeah, without sounding flaky, without making things awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about this. I mean, I live with my friends, but like, I was notoriously the flaky friend growing up. Not because I feel like there's like a... I mean, I was, yeah. Okay. Not that bad, but like I feel like there's like the flaky friend is a horrible person and blah, blah, blah. It was more just that I would be like, I would wake up in the morning and be like, I just don't want to go today. I just want to stay home. And so then I would cancel.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Amy's had a lot of experience at this, she's saying.
Yeah.
So she's got some good advice.
Yeah.
I will say that you're very like non-FOMO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So I think that goes hand in... No, not hand in hand. You're not flaky, but like, do you know what I mean? That's like why you'd be like, oh, it's fine. Like, I just won't go.
I don't care.
Whereas
I don't feel like I'm
me and Yaz and everyone have FOMO, like fear of missing out. Like, we're going to miss out on something fun.
Yeah.
So like, I have to go.
Yeah.
You know?
I was going to say some advice though. If you really don't want to go to something, you have to kind of pick your battles. Like, you can't like say no to everything, you know?
Gosh, wow, okay. You're coming in strong.
Well, her friend genuinely would like to know. And like, I can remember one time that I've like said no to plans with you guys, but that's mostly because I live with you. So like, it's not a mission for me to get there, you know, I just have to walk outside. But like, you just can't cancel everything, you know? You can't be like, no, I'm not going to this, and then I'm not going to the next thing. You have to really be like, okay, I really don't want to go to this one, so I'm gonna have to go to the next 4 things that we do. You know what I mean?
But what's the excuse to not go to that one?
Oh, I used to say that I was working or something, but that was usually true. So I don't know. Do you have any excuses?
I think a classic one is the sick card.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's quite, that's more acceptable nowadays because of the vid,
True.
especially work.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know that work's like, you're not going to have FOMO at work, but if you don't want to go into a shift, you can be like, I was at an exposure site, or like, I'm not feeling well, I'm going to go get a test. And then you just go and get a test, you know?
Yeah, the sick one's good.
So pull the sick card, chuck a sickie, and yeah, I think you're golden. Except you don't want to keep chucking the sickies to the point where your friends think that
you might be terminally ill.
You're going to die next month.
Yeah, okay, the sick one's a good one. I genuinely did cancel plans once because it was my dog's birthday. I wish I was kidding, but like that is an excuse that people took. I don't know if they appreciated it, but they took it. So something like that, a birthday of someone, a family member, or a pet.
Yeah, agreed. If you've got like, this only checks out if you actually have like a big family and your family all lives around each other, like not lives in different states. Like people in like America, like in who is it? Mariah from Vlog Squad, who's dating Heath. She always talks about, she has this like massive like Italian family, and they all live in Brooklyn, and they're all like always going over to each other's houses, and there's like hundreds of cousins. Like if you have a family like that, then that is a great excuse, because every single weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, some people in that family will be doing something, and you can just say that you were tagging along. Yeah.
Big family, you were blessed.
Yeah.
If you also are flaky. You could say you got in an accident, but maybe make it a minor accident, like I stacked it on my bike really bad, and I just don't think that I can make it. I'm really sorry. Or, my brother had a ripstick accident, and it's a bit of a tough time for our family.
Yeah,
so.
I dropped too hard in the bowl on my penny.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like car troubles. That's a good one. I've done that before.
Yeah.
But for work.
Yeah.
My flakiness is for work.
Yeah.
That's viable. But car troubles, especially if you're like a young girl, you can just play it off like, I got a flat tire, I've got to call NRMA.
I don't know how this vehicle works.
I don't know how to change it,
Yeah, good one. Car troubles is a good one.
Yeah.
No one will bat an eyelid about that. Unless you like work at a mechanic or something, then maybe that might be an issue for you, or your friend's a mechanic or something,
Okay, how do we feel about family emergency?
If someone told me they weren't coming because of a family emergency, I'd be like, I smell bullshit.
I'd be like, send me the receipt.
Yeah. If you are like, I have a family emergency and this is it, then fair enough. And I know that some people are like, oh, but what if it's personal and you don't want to talk about it? No, if you tell me you have a family emergency, I'm not going to believe you. Because that's the excuse that everyone uses.
Yeah.
Have you ever said family emergency and it's actually been a family emergency?
No.
I don't think I've ever had a family emergency.
Mine have only, I've said it was a family emergency, but that was for work.
Oh, I have used a family emergency card for work. Yeah. And it definitely wasn't real.
Maybe like, so sorry, can't come. Like I just fell into a storm drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
Like I fell in the sewerage pipe thing.
Yeah. I'm really sorry.
I'm from.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. We've got great reception down here though, so that's good. I'm really sorry. I don't think I can make it because I have to go on a last minute trip overseas. But I will be back in time for school on Monday, so I'll see you then.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, don't think I'll be able to make it. Just got struck by lightning. So, there's that.
Yeah, pray for me. I have an emergency appointment with someone very important, but I can't tell you who it is because it's confidential. So I can't make it today. I'm really sorry.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, an air of mystery.
Yeah. I can't make it because my cow is giving birth.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
It's always on the important days.
I know.
Or like you could say any animal's giving birth. My fish.
My gator.
It's laying its eggs. My gator.
He's doing the death roll with his new baby.
My mum's giving birth.
Yeah, I didn't even know she was pregnant. She coughed and out it came.
Surprise. I'm giving birth.
Oh, you know what's pliable? My guinea pig's giving birth.
Yeah, because don't they pop them out like hotcakes?
Yeah, literally like hot rocks out of a fire, like literally. And you don't even know they're pregnant.
Wow.
And then also no one knows that you have guinea pigs.
Yeah.
You probably don't even know you have guinea pigs.
True.
Yeah.
How weird are guinea pigs?
God, they're odd.
Did you have any?
Yeah.
We didn't, but my godparents and their kids do. And they are weird creatures.
I feel like it's a rite of passage.
We didn't have any. But mum was like...
Everyone kills their guinea pigs. Like, guinea pigs never die of natural causes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, mum said they looked too much like rats, and so we weren't allowed any.
Oh.
So... Anyway, if you have guinea pigs, I'm sure your guinea pigs are really cute.
My friend bought me a mouse for my birthday.
Oh, that would not go down well in my
Brought
house.
it to school in a sock.
Okay, so it didn't buy you a mouse, caught you a mouse.
No, bought it from
rabies
the pet
one.
shop for $2.
How old were you?
I was in like 6th or 7th. So how old are you? 10, 11, 12?
Yeah, I think so.
Gave it to me in a tube sock like this. And it was like hanging, like, you know, Sam and Cat, you know how Sam had the butter sock? It's like that, but with a mouse.
And then did you take it home?
I knew that my mum wouldn't let me take it home.
So
I
what
just
did you
gave
do?
it back to my girl. To my girl, to Finley, and she kept it. And so she had like 3 mouses. Mice.
Is mice, yeah. Wow, I wanted a mouse for a really long time. I begged my parents for a dog, and they're like, no. And then I was like, fine, I want a mouse. And mum was like, so what kind of dog do you want?
Hello. But yeah, those are just some ways to ditch plans without being flaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good luck to your friend, Jasmine.
Yeah.
We hope
and
that-
let us know if you've got any other excuses that you've used, that you've tried and tested and they're true. Mm-hmm. And
yeah, what's your craziest excuse you've ever used to get out of plans?
yeah, whether it's true or false.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know some true ones as well.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Moving right along because I don't have a segue.
So, the ways to ditch your plans, that's what we just talked about.
Correct.
These could be plans on a night out.
Some
Some crazy things happen on a night out.
They
Right?
really do. The weirdest things happen on a night out.
And specifically in the line at to get into the place, like at the club or at the bar, like you're waiting in line to get in. That is where the most fricked up shit happens.
I agree because I think you're all... Sorry, burped straight into my microphone and tried to keep talking. I think because you're all like so close together in the line, and it's like with strangers, and you've probably just come from prees where it was like crazy loud music,
That's
everyone's
what I was gonna
screaming.
say. You've just come off the end of like non-stop drinking.
Yeah.
So it's buzzing.
And then you have to have like this break of no drinking and no music, and you kind of try and act a bit sober because the secchies are standing right there, and you're about to go inside to crazy music, more drinking, lots of
it's
screaming
the
and
calm
yelling.
before the storm.
Yes. Yeah, so everyone's in this weird like midway, we're about to shiz up, but we have to be sober right now.
Yeah.
And that's where you have some really interesting conversations, I
nothing's
think.
off limits.
Absolutely not.
No.
I thought you were going to keep going.
I've had a crazy experience. I've had many, okay? One time we were in line to like go into a gay bar because I was with like some of my friends, and this boy like was chatting to us, whatever. Anyway, because he turned around and he said something like nice, like oh my gosh, I love your like top, or I don't know, something like that. And then you get to chatting, you know, and you never stop chatting to them. And 5 minutes later, he tells me his whole life story. He comes out as bi, like I was like the first person he's ever told, blah blah blah. How crazy is that? In the line to get into a club.
Yeah. He was like, this feels like the right
He's
time.
like, this is the right time to open up to a complete stranger.
Yeah.
And I was giving it to him. I was like, that is amazing. I am so proud of you. Like, you go in there and you do what you were born to do. Like, shit like that.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Yeah.
You know, I was just thinking actually about being in the lines. I always find it so entertaining when you see the group of male friends trying to pick up the group of female friends
That are standing near them.
in the line. And it never works,
No,
right?
no.
Never once have I seen someone pick someone up in the line and it lasts all night.
And it's been successful.
Yeah, because you get inside and you just
Even
forget about it.
successful to get inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know what I think? Because there's no, like, you know, when you're at a bar and, like, you're chatting to someone and they offer to buy you a drink or something like that, and then you say, oh, like, in your head, you're like, oh, okay, like, he's offering about, that's kind of not, but like, none of that can happen in the line, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, they can't buy you a drink and you can't, like, escape them. So you feel like you're trapped in jail. So don't pick up in the line.
No, and I think even if you are interested, the fact that there's nowhere to run, your brain goes, no, danger, don't talk to this person.
Yeah.
You know? Yes, so don't pick up in the line. Nothing's off limits except for picking up.
That's the one thing that's off limits. But as soon as you step foot into the club, turn around, be like, hey, I'm Jason. Sorry, that's the first name again. Jason. I'm Jason.
Yeah.
And, like, shake their hand. How are you? Like, can I get you a drink?
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I think...
Or vice versa, gender roles.
Once you hand your ID over, they give it back and you step over the threshold into the club or the bar or wherever you are. Everything that just happened in the line, wiped, gone.
Now you're in euphoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like some weird, like, limbo point. Yeah. But you forget all about it. Yeah. You start fresh when you step over the line.
Yeah. Because also you're stressed about getting in.
Yes.
And you always feel like you've done something wrong. I mean, you all have, because you're not supposed to be drinking before you go out.
Yeah.
And then, like, so you're like, I'm drunk. And then us especially, we have Queensland licenses.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're going to question my license. No offense. I'm with my friend Amy, who looks quite young. They're going to think that she's underage. They're going to think that we're all... And you just go through this whole, like, debacle. Yeah. And then once you get in...
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's party time.
Yeah. So what's happened to you in the line? Have you had some interesting conversations?
Probably. But that's what I mean. Like, as soon as I step into the bar, I forget all about it.
Right.
I remember, like, we always talk to people in the line.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's been some hilarious conversations.
I feel like we've talked to someone who's been in jail or something. I feel like we've had those kind of conversations.
Rings a bell.
I feel like, okay, was this with you? There was one boy and he was, like, trying to talk to everyone in the line, but, like, genuinely get advice because, like, his girlfriend was cheating on him or something. And I remember he had his phone and he was showing it to everyone.
That does ring a bell.
Yeah.
Where was it?
I don't know.
I feel like I don't remember because I choose not to remember. The only things I remember from night out are the things that drunk Amy stands there and goes, so Amy should remember this. And then I do. But the line is not something I ever think to remember. That's a lovely story, but I really don't have anything to add to it. So I guess this can just be the A meeting today.
For itself. There's no further comments needed. Okay, speaking of a night out, we got sent in some advice. I'm not going to say who's it from because he wants it to be anonymous.
Okie dokie.
But I thought it'd be something good we can have a little chat about, a little back chat, because I think we might have different opinions, or maybe the same. I don't really know. Whatever. Here we go. He goes, hey girls, loving the podcast. Just have a quick question. In your opinion, how tall is too tall for a guy? I'm 6'7". Jesus. And my friends always say that they are jealous because girls love tall guys. However, let's be honest, 6'7" is kind of out of the stratosphere. So I was wondering, at what point does height become too much for a guy? I've had girls approach me because I was tall, but I've also had girls tell me that they aren't interested because I exceed their height limit.
Okay.
Looking forward to listening to your response.
Okay, well, the first thing I want to say is that these girls that set a height limit, how are they...
They're not worth your time.
No.
Yeah, that's probably good that they're not chatting to you.
How do they have enough interest that they can set height? You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, how can they have that many, like, restrictions on someone that they are going to chat to or whatever?
Unless they're literally just, like, not getting any. You know what I mean?
Or getting everything.
That's what I mean. How can you be pulling so much that you can set such restrictions?
You have boundaries.
Yeah. Anyway.
Don't know what that's like.
So those girls, you're dodging a bullet. As for how tall is too tall, I feel like... you and I might have different opinions because we're very different heights. So I'm 5'2".
And I'm 5'10".
And Abby's 5'10".
God, that's 8 inches.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's my whole dick.
Yeah, so I don't think that there's like such thing as too tall, but I've always said that I probably wouldn't date someone who's really, really tall because I have really tall friends and I know how much they struggle to find
Blake's
tall
gonna
boys.
love that answer.
I know. I know how much they struggle to find tall boys, and so like I would feel greedy if I was dating someone who was 6'7". But having said that, I always also used to say when I was single that like if I fell in love with someone who was 7 foot, then like that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be like, oh, you're perfect for me in every way except for that you're a little bit too tall for me, and so I'm not going to go there. So I don't think that it's such thing as too tall. Yeah. If it's right, it's right.
You've watched Kissing Booth, right?
Yes, I have. Yeah, but see, that doesn't work for cinema. But in real life, who gives a heck? They dated in real life.
True. But they ended, didn't they?
Yes, but why. I don't think that was
because he got scoliosis. That's why. Because her head went up to his belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's about my height, and he's probably about 6'7".
Yeah, probably.
What's your opinion on it?
Well, we have a similar opinion because I knew that you thought that, but I thought that you would be like 6'7's too tall for you. Well, not for you, but like for your
my demographic,
your bracket. Yeah. You know, for my bracket, that's wonderful. And no, I agree with what Amy's saying. Is that like, okay, short girls can have short boys and tall boys. Mm-hmm. Tall girls can have tall boys. And then, like, you can have short boys, but, like...
It's,
you can't help who you fall in love with. But anyway. So, you know, like, leave the tall boys for the tall girls. Yeah. And also, like, 6'7" is, like, I think that's, like, a really attractive height.
Well, I don't mean to throw you under the bus, but, like, I'm fairly sure that there have been boys in your past who have been about that, right?
Yeah.
So that's like not a call him out. Let's name him.
I know, right? I have a type and it's 6'6" and above.
Oh, so you do have a height bracket then? You just go against everything we were saying before.
I'm kidding.
How are you even like
okay?
Real talk.
What's the secret? What do you eat to make yourself that tall?
That's a gift because I know like it's a bit genetic, but then like. So their parents got it from their parents and their parents got it from their parents and whatever. But, like, where does it stop? You know, like, something must have happened at the beginning of time to give you those genes and make sure I didn't have those genes.
I think, okay, here's the advice for you. Now that we've shared our opinion, here's the advice. You just got to own it.
I agree.
Because what are you going to do? Get a fucking knee shortening transplant? No. Yeah. So you got to own it. And you, like, walk into that bar or walk into that club, like...
Yeah.
Like nobody's business. And be confident with it. Like, I think it's very attractive when people, like, are that tall and then own that tallness.
Take up the space.
Yeah, rather than slouching down to try and be the same height as everyone else, stand up so everyone else is like, shit, you know?
I know, like, everyone wants what they don't have, but, like, you just got to think, people would kill to be as tall as you are.
Yeah.
Especially, like... boys, like I don't think there is any boy in the world who I could ask, would you like to be 6'7", and they'd say no. You know what I mean?
Think of the NBA babies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There are like pro basketballers.
You're doing it for this country.
Yeah, exactly right. But also there are people who are trying to be pro basketballers right now who are probably only missing your height, you know?
Yeah.
They would literally murder someone to be that tall. Anyway, yeah, so Abby's right. You just got to own it. Just be confident. And if there are girls being like, oh no, you're too tall for me, then
screw them.
Then it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
Because if it's right, then
don't
that
actually
won't be an
screw
issue.
them. Like, fuck them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't screw them is the advice.
But yeah, so we're going in circles, but just own it.
Yeah. Live your life up there. It must be nice. Imagine
the air up there. No one would breathe that air.
No.
It's fresh.
Imagine being in a club and like sometimes I literally am suffocated by other people's armpits. Like,
you know what the best thing is? A music festival.
Yes. You are so lucky.
Because I've been with people who are that height at a music festival and they're just standing there like nodding their head. They can see everything. Then when they take a video, they get their phone out. They just put it next to their head. And then when I watched the video back, I was like, holy shit, like whose shoulders were you on? And they were like, no, I was just holding it.
That's
And
nuts.
whereas everyone else has their arm corked up
Yeah.
in the air trying to get a good video.
I have to get someone else to take my videos for me. I watch the festival on the little camera, the TV thing, because I usually can't see the
live
stage.
stream on the side.
I might as well not pay to be there.
Yeah, literally. And then going on the shoulders of someone who's that height.
Oh, that would
Oh
be
my
nice.
gosh. So that's your thing, is you're a festival person.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like them, you've got to like them.
Yeah. You could probably pick up at a festival quite well, my friend.
Yeah.
Because all the girls would be like, I want to
get on
his
their shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
welcome.
that's a life hack.
Yeah.
If you're tall, you're a festival goer. That's how you pick up.
Agreed. You're going to meet the love of your life at a festival.
Yeah.
Just so you know. We don't make the rules, but we do. And there they are.
And there they are. Set them straight.
Speaking of picking up
Yeah.
and dating
Yeah.
and all of the things about that, sticky dates minus the pudding. You just let me go all by myself.
Okay, so these 2 sticky dates were sent in last night.
Okay.
These are last minute sticky dates,
Ooh.
but they steal the show.
They
alright?
slap.
So, you know what? They didn't say anonymous or not, but for their sake, I'm going to keep them anonymous.
Oh, that's how juicy they are.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
so
my favourite segment.
first one. Met up with a guy on Tinder.
They always start this way.
Tinder breeds weirdos. And we had sex in the back of his mum's car. Something felt wrong. I ended up shitting on the backseat. Oops.
What?
Same girl, ready?
Oh,
Also met up with a boy on Tinder. Second time meeting, and we were getting hot and heavy, and all of a sudden he was like, I don't love you. And I'm like, okay.
just so you know, I don't love you. I know we only met 5 minutes ago, but I don't.
She's like, okay, mood killer.
Girlfriend, can I just tell you one thing? I don't think Tinder is for you.
Yeah, try Hinge or Bumble or something.
I think that the universe is telling you that you shouldn't be on Tinder.
Shitting in the backseat of the car?
Something for
Did she shit her pants? Or no, well, obviously
she
she's having
didn't have
sex.
pants on.
I'm just hoping that the car seats weren't white.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully they were leather so that could just wipe off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one. I'm going to leave this one anonymous as well. So she goes, not that funny or weird, but he said he was turned on by me driving a manual and then kisses my undercut.
That took a turn. That took a solid few seconds to process. Wait, what? Just leans over and behind the head. Is that what she said? Of all places. Like,
She was probably driving.
Yeah. Yeah, but cheek, I don't know. He's like, yes, head. That looks like a nice place to settle in.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do today.
And what was that first bit? Sorry, I was just thinking about the...
He said that he's turned on by her driving a manual.
Oh, please. As if women can only drive automatic. Is that what his point is? I've never seen a woman drive. Can you drive automatic? I mean, manual?
I like to think that I can. I've never learnt it, but I know how to do it.
I was going to say, please say yes, because I don't know either. I'm sitting here going, oh yeah,
I know how to do it. And sometimes when I'm driving my car, actually, and I'm bored, like I will pretend I'm driving manual and I'll take my foot off the accelerator, slowly put it on the pretend clutch, change gears, take it off, slowly put it back on the, like I'll do that when I'm driving. Like I know how to do it, but I've just never done it.
Yeah, no, I have
Classic woman.
not even tried. I had an argument with someone once because he was like, oh, you don't know how to drive manual. What are you going to do if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere? And
I've had this argument.
And the only car around is a manual and there's no one to help you. Yeah. I was like, okay, one, why would I be stuck in the middle of nowhere by myself with only a manual car? How did I get there? Two, I'm sure I could figure it out. Like, I'm sure it's not rocket science.
I could get an Uber.
Yeah.
Or I could fucking walk.
Or I'll call my dad and he'll tell me how to do it. You know?
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
sure
just
I could figure it
YouTube
out.
a tutorial.
Yeah. When would I be in that situation?
And then also, like, years ago when we got our license, 5 years ago? And, like, people... That was kind of, like, the time where you chose auto or, like, manual. And then it was, like, still a big divide. But, like, I knew back then, like... cars are gonna fucking be flying. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to learn a manual.
Yeah, I'm never going to need to drive a truck.
Why make it so hard for yourself? Yeah.
And if I do, if by some chance that happens to me in my life, I'm not an idiot. I'm sure I can figure it out.
I'll stall once or twice and then I'll be good.
Yeah.
Anyway. But no, he was just saying that he was turned on by someone who's driving a manual, which
Okay.
is like kind of true. I kind of agree with him. You know when you're in a car with a boy and he's like doing the reversing thing and like he's driving with his palm on the wheel and he does this thing, like circles it and he does the reverse.
I was going to say the
How
arm back.
hot
The
is
arm
that?
back.
Oh God. And then changes gears and then goes.
She must have, maybe she was doing this thing and that's how we got her undercut.
Speaking of undercuts, you can give yourself an undercut with Manscaped.
True, you can.
Yeah. Tried and tested.
Well, Abby, Father's Day is right around the corner.
Yep. Right around the corner. Coming right up.
If you're watching this the day that this episode goes live, then it's
This weekend.
Yeah, like 4 days away or something.
Get your in order.
This is your reminder. Father's Day.
And boy, do we have a great gift for you.
Boy, do we ever.
So, swimsuit season for Father's Day, right?
It is. It's hot dad lockdown.
It's hot dad, bear, hair, bald eagle, Father's Day.
Exactly. It's a working title.
Yeah.
But that's what it is.
Yeah. So, you don't want to be the one at the pool party with the hairy monstrosity down below, do you?
Do I personally, or do I want my dad?
You in general.
Oh, okay. Both of us. I guess it would run in the family. No, that's not what I want.
I guess it's hereditary.
But no, Abby, that's not what I want.
No. So, what are you going to do about it?
There's only one answer. Manscaped. So guys, we've said it before and we'll say it again. Manscaped has just come out with the lawnmower lawnmower 4.0, which I know we banged on about the 3.0 and we're telling you it's the best thing since sliced bread, but this is better.
Yeah. If sliced bread had a young hot sister,
Yes.
this is her.
This is her.
Okay, so she has a light.
For attracting attention.
So it has a RPM of 7,000, 7K.
7K RPM.
It has a ceramic blade, thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. It has an LED light, which you can turn on and off for more precise shave.
Yep.
What else has it got?
The 4.0 now comes with a travel lock,
Yep.
so you can lock it while it's hot. So it doesn't cut up all your other stuff in your bag.
Yeah.
No one wants that.
No.
And
okay, so how can they get the lawnmower 4.0?
well, lucky for you guys, we do have a code, 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with the code AAMEETING, all in capital letters.
Yep, at www.manscaped.com, code AAMEETING, all in capital letters. So on the site, they've got a million different things,
Yep.
right? They've also got the incredible Perfect Package 4.0, which includes the lawnmower 4.0. It also includes the nose and ear hair trimmer. What else is in it?
We've got the Crop Reviver and Crop Preserver, which is like a ball deodorant and ball toner.
Yep.
Smells delish.
Yep.
It also comes with a pair of high-performance boxer briefs.
They come with these beautiful Nickies.
Oh, stop calling them knickers.
Nikki!
There's
There's a hair on mine.
You have
Not a
been using
pube hair, it's a long hair.
It also comes with the Shed, little travel bag. Oops.
Oh, we're all
There
falling
goes
apart here on
There goes
set.
the ball toner. With the Shed, which is a nice little travel bag. But if you're not interested in the Perfect Package 4.0, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be, but hey, here we are. They have a heap of other things. We've got T-shirts. There's the shears, which Abby and I have here. We love the shears.
Damn. I bought this for my dad for Father's
Father's Day?
Yep, he fiends it. He's already opened it.
Bit early, but that's all right. So it comes with tweezers, nail scissors,
Nail clippers,
and
a file.
a nail. Why is that every week? That is so difficult for me.
It's okay, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, it's just the A meeting.
So they've also got a bunch of other things on the website, like AIM said. They've also got like colognes, they've got foot deodorants, they've got a bunch of stuff. So check it out, guys and dolls, and make sure that you get that for your father for Father's Day,
Yeah.
or just like anyone ever in general.
For yourself.
Yeah, just treat yourself. It's lockdown and you want to get those packages coming each week.
Yeah.
So just order from Manscaped.
Agreed.
Using our code AAMEETING, all in capitals, at www.manscaped.com.
You'll get 20% off and free shipping.
Yes.
Thanks, Manscaped.
Thank you. Shit.
We don't understand.
Nice.
That was lovely. Today I will be guessing. So I am aware of the fact that sometimes people's eye colour changes. I'm not sure why exactly. Mine changes, and I have a theory about why. But then when I was saying it to Abby, she was like, are you sure that's why they change? So now I'm a bit concerned.
Mine change. Mm-hmm. Mine changed from, they're green, but they changed to blue and to grey and then back to green. Mm-hmm.
Mine are hazel, naturally, but then sometimes they'll be like a brighter green and sometimes they go really dark brown. And I thought it was based on my emotions, but now I'm not sure. So today I'm going to be guessing, why do people's eye colour change and how does that work?
Okay. So there's one like kind of main answer, but there's like 6 factors. So there's like 6 different reasons. They're not all like proven, but like there's 6 different reasons as to why. So do you want to guess all 6?
I might as well just throw some out and see what lands.
What's your first one?
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure, and maybe I'm wrong, but I always thought mine changed based on my mood. So when I'm anxious, they go brighter green. So is it something to do with like stress levels?
You're close. Not stress though. Like what is stress?
Like heightened.
What's the word?
What does it start with?
An E.
Heightened emotion.
Yeah.
Does that change the colour of your eyes? Oh, is that not the full guess?
What's your guess?
If you're okay, I'm going with the heightened emotion thing, but like, yeah, something in your like I feel like it's like when things are in overdrive, like your emotions are heightened and everything's like working a bit faster than it usually does.
Okay. It's just emotions.
Oh, okay.
But they don't, your eyes don't like change colour because of that. Like the only reason that it appears that it changes colour is because with certain emotions your pupils dilate or get smaller. And so that changes the perception of the eye colour that's left. Like if your pupils are dilating to be bigger, then you'll only see the colour on the outside, obviously. So it looks like your eyes have changed colour. Also, if you're like crying and stuff, your eyes like water down and change colour. So like emotions kind of change them, but it doesn't change the colour. It changes aspects in your eye that give the illusion it's changed colour.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, cool. Emotions.
So emotion is one. My next guess is, I'm kind of going off something you said just then. Maybe if you have like dry eyes, or like if your eyes are more watery or something, you know what I mean? Like how much
like
moisture is on your eyeballs. Does that play a factor?
It's not written here, but I assume that goes into different things. But
okay. So no. Really. Okay. There are 6. My God. Maybe how much blood is pumping behind in your head.
Think like easier things, not scientific things like that. Like how can you see? Like think of that. Like that's an easy one. How do you see?
Oh, how much light?
Yeah. Okay. Like exposure. To light. Yeah, that's the second reason.
Okay.
Because
that's the pupil thing again, hey?
No, it's more like the sun actually damages your eyes. Like the more exposure you have to the sun, the more lighter it makes your eye colour.
Interesting.
So that's what happens to my eyes in summer. My eyes go like a grey, bluey light colour because like of the sun, and then in winter they go like more of a green.
Interesting. I went to school with a boy who had to wear sunglasses every time he was out in the sun because otherwise skin grew over his eyes. Isn't that crazy? I never saw it happen, obviously, but like, you know.
I know someone with 2 different coloured eyes.
That would be so cool. Is one of them blind though?
No.
That is really cool.
One's blue and one's green.
Wow, that would be fun.
So that's the second thing.
Mm-hmm. We've had emotion and light exposure. Next, maybe... Well, if exposure to the sun is one, is like darkness one?
No.
Okay.
Like easy things, like don't think scientific things. These are just, to think of things that just like affect you throughout your life. Like what's like, you know?
Maybe... I feel like this is going to be wrong, but like how much, like your vision, like if you're a bit blind, like if you need glasses, then maybe, no, but then it wouldn't change.
That's a good guess, but that's not it.
Can you give me a hint for one?
What do girls put on their faces in the morning, make themselves feel pretty? And
Makeup?
yeah.
Something to do with... Is it something to do with, like, the contrast between... Like, if I have dark makeup on, it makes my eyes look, I don't know, brighter or darker or something?
Similar. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah. The colours, if they complement your eye colour, makes them appear brighter or darker?
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
So, you know, like on the
guys.
colour wheel,
Yeah.
how if your eyes are green, you're supposed to wear purple eyeshadow because it's the opposite and it'll pop your eyes. Like, that's, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. What am I up to?
That's your third.
There's 3 more. Okay.
That also goes hand in hand with clothes as well. Like
Yeah,
the clothes
right.
you wear, not
Yeah,
just like the
so,
makeup
like,
on your
colours.
face. Yeah.
Something to do with, like, going on from, like, the exposure to the sun thing, maybe, like, technology. Like, you know how they say that if you watch the TV for too long, you get square eyes?
Oh, right.
It's something to do with, like, the blue light from your phone?
No.
No?
These could be correct, but it's not on my on this website, so I'm counting none of them as correct.
Okay.
Do you want a clue?
Yes, please.
What's when you're what's it called when you progress from being born to what is that?
Like aging?
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah.
What, so your eyes change colour as you get older?
Yeah.
Yeah, because aren't
when
babies...
you're a baby,
Yeah.
light eyes because they've never had any exposure or anything like that, and so through age,
Interesting.
your eyes change.
What am I up to now? Is
That's
that,
4. You got 2 more guesses.
so we've had age, emotion, sun exposure, colour, like complementary colours.
The next 2 are similar.
To ones we've already done.
No, to each other.
Oh, okay. Gonna need a hint. It's like crickets up there.
Here's a hint. You are what you eat.
Something to do with your diet. Really? Oh, and then is the other one how much water you drink?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, so your diet affects your eye colour.
Yeah.
Interesting. That kind of makes sense. And it's similar to that.
Yeah. Do you want to know some foods that can change your eye colour if consumed
please.
often? Spinach is rich in iron, obviously.
I have a crap
so it makes
ton of
your
baby spinach.
eyes look younger, shine brighter. Organic honey, make your eyes hue lighter and brighter. Fish.
I love
Fish can increase your colour strength depending on the consumption. Olive oil can change the shade. Onions changes your eyes and skin colour. Nuts makes your eyes lighter. Chamomile tea relaxes the eye and the pupil size, so they may appear different, like more warmer.
That's so interesting. I eat most of those things every day. No wonder my eyes are going crazy.
I never eat those things.
No wonder your
My eyes
eyes are going crazy.
Science.
Okay, it's kind of like the diet one. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like like diet kind of falls under it?
Exercise?
Similar, yeah. Like what does that fall under? What does diet, exercise, things
Like your
fall
health?
under? Yeah.
So how healthy you are changes your... That makes sense.
Yeah.
That was one of my guesses that I thought of before and I forgot about it till right now. Right.
Yeah.
So if you're unwell, then are your eyes more dull?
They're more yellowish, greenish when you're unwell.
Very interesting. Well, there you go. Okay,
Or
so...
you have an eye disease.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're still not well. Okay, so quick recap. Health, emotion, colour, complementary colours around the eyes, diet,
Sun.
exposure to sun. What's the last one?
That was age.
Age. All have an effect on the colour of your eyes. Isn't that interesting?
And thanks for watching Backyard Science.
Yeah. Abby told me the other day that she's never watched Backyard. Have you never seen an episode?
I've never seen it. Like, I've heard of it before, but
I used to love Backyard
we had pay
Science.
TV, so like I would watch Disney.
Well, you need to watch an episode of Backyard Science because it was the only thing that I watched that I actually enjoyed that was educational. If you also watched Backyard Science and you're a big fan, comment down below or something. Leave us a review.
What was his name?
It was like there were two hosts and then there was a heap of kids that would do all these science experiments. Okay, question of the podcast.
Yeah.
The question today is...
It's more of a dream.
It is, really.
At this rate.
So we mentioned before that we're in like our 10th or 11th or 75th week of lockdown. We've lost count. So the question today is, if lockdown ended this afternoon, what would be the first thing you would go do?
Yeah. I would go to the pub.
Yeah, obviously.
And then go on a bar crawl.
Yeah, pub crawl.
Yeah.
That's what I miss. I just want
Then go
to...
to the club.
I just want to get dressed up and go and buy cocktails and spend a little bit too much on cocktails and get a bit pissed with my friends. Is that too much to ask, Gladys?
Yeah. I'd also go see my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say money is not... doesn't matter. You've got all the money in the world to spend this afternoon after lockdown and you can, like... What's it called? Teleport to anywhere you want.
Oh.
Make it a bit more interesting.
I'd go straight to the Gold Coast and say hi to my parents. And then I'd go to the Surfers Pav.
Oh, yeah, because I want to
really want to try that.
Yeah.
Then I'd go to Betty. And then I'd probably shoot over to, like, Melbourne or something. Go out with my sister, hang out. Then I'd probably shoot over to, like, Greece or, like...
That's where I was going to go, yeah.
Like, I want to go over to Santorini or something and do, like, a full Kentucky. And then, like, while I'm at it, I might, like, go have a skiing holiday. Like, I'll go to, like, Aspen or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with the going to the Gold Coast first, see my parents, give my dog a hug. Then I think I would rally up the troops and we'd all teleport over to Greece and spend the rest of the year sipping cocktails. On the beach.
Yeah.
And being waited on by some shirtless Greek man.
Did you say creep man?
Creepy man.
He's probably creepy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
and then
dream.
I want them to like do like the braids in my hair. Like you get at Fiji. Like I want those, like cornrows.
Yeah.
I really want those with like beads on the end.
Okay. We can probably do that here, you know.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we could do like a hairdressing day. And then what else do I want while I'm sitting there on the beach? I want someone to like read my book to me because I can't read. Yeah. And then I just want the sun to set. And I just want to do like really great, like I want the days to be sipping cocktails, like chilled out. And then when the sun is setting is when we're like cliff diving.
Yeah, the
and
animals
stuff like
come
that.
out. Yeah. Agreed. Oh, go up and dream.
Yeah.
See, Gladys, if you're listening, look at all these fun plans we have. And
you can come.
You can come. You're the only person standing in our way. So, you know, I just want you to think about that for a little bit.
Oh, okay. No, here's a question of the podcast. If Gladys was on The Voice...
What song would she sing?
No, what team would we put her in?
Oh. Who are the judges now?
So now, I might get this wrong, actually. Fuck, I might have to Google it.
I watched a video, I think it's...
Delta's not on it anymore.
No, I think it's Jess Malboy, Rita Ora,
yeah,
Guy Sebastian.
And who's the fourth?
Who's the last one?
Is it back to Keith Urban?
Maybe.
2021.
I think so.
Yeah, Keith Urban, Rita Ora, Jess Malboy.
You know, no competition here. I would put Gladdy on Keith Urban's team because women her age just freaking froth him. And I would love to see Gladys flirt with Keith Urban every night on my TV.
Really?
I just think that would be prime entertainment.
Do you know what would be an amazing duo, though? Mm-hmm. Jess Malboy and Gladys.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
They could really tear it up. Woman
I
power.
feel like Jess would just like know what songs suit her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, really, with talent like that, she could go in and she doesn't even need a coach. You know what I mean?
True. She could be a judge.
She could be a judge, the fifth judge. Now, there's a fun idea. These singing shows, they get these professional singers to judge it. Why don't you get everyday folk to judge these singing shows? Imagine that. They'd be like, yeah, you sound pretty good to me. That sounds all right, I guess.
That'd be funny, but like then they wouldn't be able to give like the industry advice. You know?
Yeah, true, but it would be more entertaining, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's the same as like if we put, I'm trying to think of other reality shows that we could really mess with. Like if we we'll just put Gladys in. Like if we put Gladys in Love Island. You know what I mean? Things like that would be fun to watch.
I'd watch that, but not like I don't want it to be regular Love Island. Like I want it to be I would watch politics Love Island, like all politicians, all single politicians there in the house.
Yeah,
I'd watch that mingling.
Gladys should be the next Bachelorette because she's single. Isn't it? Well, we don't know. Apparently, she's a saucy minx, so I don't know.
Apparently, she gets around.
Apparently.
Right.
Well, there you go.
What was that last edition? Bachelorette.
Yeah.
No, because I want to be the Bachelorette. Maybe we could do a duo.
Oh, fun. You could. I didn't watch that season that was a duo, so I'm not sure on the layout, but I'm sure it would still be fun.
Okay, well, that's it then. You're lucky you got 2 questions of the podcast. You're lucky you got 2 questions of the podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
It's a big week. We told you we had special things in store.
Yeah.
Anyway, so please remember go subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, rate and review, leave 5 stars, please.
Please and thank you. And then make sure to follow us on Instagram, follow our personal Instagrams. Send us in your sticky dates, sticky stories. If you got some advice, maybe you just want to share a really embarrassing story.
Lay it on us. We'd love to hear it.
We can air it out anonymously.
Yeah.
We can all laugh at you. And then, send in some content ideas if you've got them. Send in let's do send in your guesses for what episode 50 is going to be.
Fun, yeah.
Yeah.
That was really evil.
That was really creepy.
I was about to say, I don't think anyone will guess it, but then nothing came out of my mouth.
Yeah, so after episode 50, episode 50 is coming up. Yeah, and so send in a guess. Maybe the winner, maybe the person who gets it right will give them something.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we hope you have a lovely week. Thank you so much for spending another hour of your time with us.
Yep.
We hope that you had fun and we hope you didn't lose too many brain cells.
Yeah.
If you did, we're not covered by insurance, so there's nothing we can do to help you.
And we hope that you now know what we look like.
Yeah. If not, go let us know if you'd swipe right on Tinder.
If not, send me a DM.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. Bye, besties, and stay sexy.
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lil Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.
That's my whole thing.